The P1 HH Hammerhead, an unmanned air vehicle version of its iconic P180 Avanti 2 twin pusher turboprop. It represents, together with a manned special mission variant, Piaggio's entry into the defence and security market. And although the aircraft hasn't flown yet, the company is confident that it will very quickly pick up traction in its home market and elsewhere.
The aircraft we unveiled today is quite obviously a derivative of the P180 Avanti 2, and we're very proud of it because with some important changes, but minor changes on the overall, we've been able to modify a normal P180 to an unmanned system which is capable of flying up to 45,000 feet. It has a maximum speed of 395 knots, and it can loiter, which is quite a unique feature, at 135 knots. With endurance of 16 hours. So if you combine two engines, all-weather capabilities, certified platform with more than 800,000 hours, and a quite important and good safety record, well, you understand that it's going to be the solution that will bring to the countries who are interested a more for less, and in a very short time compared to other programs which we are hearing about. The first flight will take place hopefully during the summer. And the ground test has been started at the beginning of the year in an Air Force base in Italy. Fully successful so far. We had taxiing, we had all the system tested successfully, last week, if I'm not mistaken. And I think we're on track and quite positive to be in the air within the end of the summer. On the markets, well, it's quite obvious that there is a market of when the countries that are operating the Predators, they will look for a replacement of the fleet, and it's NATO countries, of course. And also there's a market for countries in Europe that they don't have yet a capability with a mail system, or the way I like to call it, a super mail, because of its feature system. So we're focusing on NATO countries. We hope for our country to be one of the first. Of course, the budget limitation is very known in this part of the world and during this part in the recent years. But I think there's a big market in NATO countries in Europe to start with.
So a large potential market for Piaggio Aero as it attempts to take on the big boys in the UAV market. And Piaggio Aero's Gulf connections, it's partly owned by Mubadala Aerospace in Abu Dhabi, could see this aircraft make a big splash at the Dubai Air Show in November.
And I see we have an electro-optic pod on the front and a data link, I guess, on the top, which is a differentiator.
Exactly, and then we will have some other sensor inside. And the data link has already been proved in flight. We demonstrated already the beyond line of sight capabilities of the aircraft. And we have 3 flying at the moment, so.
Very good. And can you tell us approximately, like for like, the duration of a flight in your UAV, roughly?
It's been designed initially to fly at least 12 hours, but we are just at the early stages. Yes. And there's some more things to come, and the range will be dramatically increased with the next production models. Okay?
Indeed. And the internal fuel tanks, of course, will reduce drag externally and make sure that endurance can be maintained.
Yes, absolutely. We fly with the same power as the P180, so we keep the same shape, outside, same drag, everything.
Maurizio, thank you very much for your time, sir, and very interesting talk.